Good evening, everyone. I, Janet Veracruz, President of the Duncanville ISD's Board of Trustees, call this meeting of the Duncanville Independent School District to order. Let the record show that a quorum of the Board of Trustees is present and that the meeting has been duly called and that notice of this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551. We will now move to opening ceremonies. Please join me for a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we come before you with grateful hearts as we prepare to welcome our students, teachers, and staff back for a new school year. We give you honor for bringing us safely through the summer and ask for continued prayers for protection over every campus as we begin a new season. We pray for renewed energy, patience, wisdom, and encouragement. Equip the teachers and staff with the tools and support they need to pour into the lives of our students. We pray that our schools will be places where students feel safe, valued, challenged, and encouraged to become all that they can be. Give our school board wisdom and unity as we make decisions that affect our students, teachers, and families. Help us to lead with humility. May this year be a year of renewed purpose, strong relationships, and tremendous growth across our campuses. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. I now will turn the meeting to Ms. Avila, who will introduce our students who are leading us to the pledges.
Good evening, and thank you, Madam President. Good evening, Madam President, trustees, and Dr. Gorey. Tonight, we have the 5th grade leaders from Brandenburg Elementary who will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. Students, please face our Board of Trustees and introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Juan Marin, and I'm in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Guy Jackson, and I'm in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Xavier St. John, and I'm in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Mumchi. I'm in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Rose Mumchi, and I'm in 5th grade.
Thank you, students. Will everyone please stand? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. You may be seated. Students and trustees, please remain standing and face me so we can take a quick group photo. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Avila. And students, that was wonderful. We will now move to the superintendent's report. I will now turn the meeting over to Dr. Gorey.
Thank you very much, Madam President and other trustees. It is certainly my pleasure to bring you the superintendent's report for our meeting tonight for the month of August. Welcome back. We've officially kicked off the 26-27 school year. We had a fantastic first day of school on August 6th as we welcome our Panthers back to classrooms across Duncanville ISD. We are wishing all of our students and staff an incredible school year filled with success, growth, and Panther pride. Bond 2023 ribbon cuttings. During the last week of July, we proudly celebrated 3 ribbon-cutting ceremonies for Smith Early Learning Academy, Central Fine Arts Academy, and the new Duncanville High School CTE edition. We extend our sincere thank you to the Duncanville community for supporting the successful passage of Bond 2023. Your investments in our students made this new and enhanced learning spaces possible, and we are excited to welcome students into facilities designed to support their growth, learning, and future successes. 2026-2027 academic calendar. I'd like to take this opportunity to give a friendly reminder that the 26-27 academic calendar is available on the Duncanville ISD website. Be sure to download and save a copy so that you can stay up on dates of importance, holidays, and events throughout this school year. So we've been in school a little over a week now, and we have our current ADA and enrollment information. As of today, Duncanville ISD year-to-date average attendance is 95.83%, with 1,241 students enrolled towards our goal of 10,804 students. So we are a little short of our goal. Our priority is to have every student in school every day, learning, growing, and reaching their full potential. If you are tuning in and still need to enroll your child for this school year, we encourage you to visit the campus where your child would attend school and complete the registration process. Again, we look forward to welcoming even more students to our classrooms in Duncanville ISD. Financial Integrity Rating System of Texas, or FIRST report as we call it. TEA has released the preliminary Financial Integrity Rating Systems Texas FIRST ratings, and I am excited to share that Duncanville ISD improved its score from an A 90% to an A 94%. Congratulations to our financial services team for their continued hard work, diligence, and commitment to ensuring Duncanville ISD remains fiscally responsible and maintains strong financial practices. The importance is a reflection of the dedication and responsibility of our management team with supporting and taking care of the resources of our district. This is all done in support of our students, staff, and our community. Last week, the Texas Education Agency released the 25-26 accountability ratings for school districts and campuses across the state, and Duncanville ISD has a lot to celebrate. Our district maintained a C rating, while several of our campuses, particularly at the elementary level, demonstrated significant academic growth. We're excited to recognize Daniel Elementary, Fair Meadows Elementary, and Hastings Elementary, which each received a B rating this year. We also celebrate campuses that made notable gains. Hastings Elementary improved by 1 letter grade, while Alexander, Bill Hart's, and Fair Meadows Elementaries each improved by 2 letter grades, and Daniel Elementary School achieved an outstanding 3 letter grade improvement. In addition to these gains, several campuses earned distinctions for outstanding academic performances. Alexander Elementary School topped 25% comparative academic growth. Fair Meadows Elementary School topped 25% comparative academic growth and academic achievement in math. Hastings Elementary School topped 25% comparative academic growth, academic achievement in reading, academic achievement in math, post-secondary readiness, and top 25% comparative closing the achievement gap. Duncanville High School Collegiate Academy earned an impressive 14 distinctions. We are incredibly proud of the hard work, dedication, and commitment of our students, teachers, campus staff, principals, and our district academic leadership team. These results reflect the intentional work happening across Duncanville ISD and the continued focus on improving outcomes for students every day. Congratulations again to our Panthers on this tremendous progress. There is still important work to be done, but we are proud of the growth and we are seeing and excited to continue to build on this momentum. Thank you, Madam President. That does conclude our superintendent's report.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that report. And again, congratulations to all of the campuses on your gains. Thank you. So much more to do, but we will take what we see, and we appreciate all of the team's leadership and boots on the ground on that effort.
Absolutely.
So now we will move to recognitions, and I will turn the meeting over to Ms. Avila.
Good evening once again, Madam President, trustees, and Dr. Gorey. Thank you for the opportunity to present the donations received in August 2026. Each month, we are proud to share the incredible generosity of our community and the ongoing support that they show Duncanville ISD. Please take a look at the screens as I read the donations for this month. For Panther Pantry from Chris Conley, we have $146.16. For Brandenburg and Byrd Middle School, we have Costco for $500. For Duncanville ISD from Scooter's Coffee, $345. For Duncanville ISD from Medical City Dallas Hospital, $2,500. From LAN, we have, for Duncanville ISD, we have $2,407.16. Also for Duncanville ISD from Costco again, we have $19,200. And last but not least, for Duncanville ISD, from Concord Church, we have $5,000. Please note, Board of Trustees, that some of these donations that went to the district went straight to our Back to School Experience event. So we didn't necessarily get the money amount, the dollar amount, but we got the amount of donations that valued that. Does that make sense? Like
Yes,
our
thank
backpacks,
you.
our school supplies?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So we are just so thankful to our community that showed up and showed out for this back to school event that we had in August, very early August. So excited for that. As you can see, our total monthly donations, $30,000, $30,098.32. Do we have any questions?
So impressive. Thank you so much, and to all of our community leaders who lend a hand to this contribution. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That concludes this portion.
Thank you. Ms. Brown will now introduce new personnel.
Greetings, Board President Vera Cruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gorey. Tonight, I am going to ask Dr. Michelle Neely to join me at the podium. We are pleased to introduce Dr. Michelle Neely as the Executive Director of Teaching and Learning. Dr. Neely brings more than 25 years of experience in education. She previously served in DeSoto ISD as Executive Director of Administrative Services and Principal of Katherine Johnson Technology Magnet Academy. As Principal, Dr. Neely led the campus from a D to an A accountability rating in 1 year. Under her leadership, the campus earned U.S. News and World Report Best Elementary School and Best Middle School rankings for improved academic performance in 2023, 2024, and 2025. She has also served in leadership and teaching roles in Ferris ISD and Dallas ISD. Dr. Neely earned a Doctorate of Education from the University of Mary Hardin-Baylor, a Master's of Arts from Southern Methodist University, and a Bachelor of Arts from Sam Houston State University. Her extensive experience in instructional leadership, professional learning, and school improvement has prepared her well to lead the district's teaching and learning efforts. Please join us in congratulating Dr. Neely on her new role and welcoming her to Duncanville ISD. And with the friends and family members of Dr. Neely, I believe her husband joined her tonight. Would you please stand? Her family and the children. Thank you. Thank you. So her family. Thank you.
Dr. Neely, welcome to the family. We are so appreciative of your services.
Next, I'm going to ask Ms. Stacy Vincent to join me at the podium. We are pleased to introduce Stacy Vincent as the new Executive Director of Special Education. Ms. Vincent brings more than 29 years of experience in education, including extensive leadership in special education, curriculum and instruction, program compliance, and student support services. Ms. Vincent previously served as a district compliance specialist with the Oregon Department of Education and as Deputy Chief of Special Education in Houston ISD. She has also served as Chief Academic Officer and Executive Director of Special Education for Texas Can Academies, a Special Programs and Monitoring Manager with the Texas Education Agency, and Assistant Superintendent of Special Programs and Special Services in El Paso ISD. She began her career as a special education teacher and later held several leadership roles in Dallas ISD. Ms. Vincent earned a Master of Education in Special Education from the University of North Texas and a Bachelor of Science in Education from Northeastern State University. Her extensive experience in special education programming, regulatory compliance, instructional leadership, and continuous improvement have prepared her well to lead the district's special education services. Please join us in congratulating Ms. Vincent on her new role. Thank you. And she also has her family here to join her tonight. Would you please stand? Thank you. Her children and grandchildren are here tonight.
Thank you. Ms. Vincent, thank you and welcome to the family.
Thank you.
At this time, do we have any board members who have announcements or acknowledgements? Seeing that there are none, we will now move to communication from citizens. We do not have any communications from citizens. At this time, we will now move to closed session. Thank you. Back from closed session. We will continue with the consent agenda. Do I have a motion? Do I have a motion for consent agenda to be amended?
I move item C from consent.
Correct. Do I have a second? Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Please cast your vote. Motion approved to consent agenda as amended. Do I have a motion to have the consent agenda taken as amended?
Second.
Motion has been approved and amended. Are there any questions or comments or discussion? Please cast your vote electronically. Motion passed 7-0. We will now move on to action agenda item A, consider approval of memorandum of understanding MOU for clinical teaching practicum experience between Angelo State University and Duncanville ISD. Presenter, Pamela Brown.
Good evening, Board President Vera Cruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gorey. Tonight, I am going to present the MOU between Duncanville ISD and Angelo State University. This MOU will allow Angelo State University educators to complete their clinical teaching or educational experiences in Duncanville ISD, and this agreement will last for 1 year through August 24, 2027. This agreement provides educator candidates with supervised, hands-on clinical experience in a public school setting. Each candidate will be paired with an experienced district educator who will provide mentoring, guidance, and opportunities to get on-the-job experience in alignment with that person's certification area. The partnership supports the preparation of future educators and may also help to strengthen our teacher pipeline in the district. Either party may terminate the agreement within 30 days. Under the agreement, Duncanville ISD will provide appropriate facilities, qualified mentors, orientation to on-the-job training, and supervised learning opportunities for the candidates. Our mentors will also provide evaluations for their performance to the university, and the district will continue to maintain full authority over our policies, procedures, guidelines, and hiring. We may also remove a candidate if necessary if they are not meeting the district's expectations. Angelo State University is responsible for selecting the candidates who have met their criteria for completing the necessary coursework to be at this internship or clinical experience level and are eligible for the placement. The university will assign a dedicated faculty member or liaison to support the student while they're working here in Duncanville ISD, getting their on-the-job training. And then the university will also ensure that their candidates comply with FERPA guidelines, again, district law, federal law, district procedures, federal law, state law. And again, they will remove any candidates that did not meet the criteria. This agreement does not create an employment relationship or a financial obligation to the district. It is simply a partnership that is beneficial to both the university and the student, and we are asking for board approval. Are there any questions?
Any questions? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Do I have a motion to approve the memorandum of understanding MOU between Angelo State University and Duncanville ISD?
So moved.
Thank you. Are there any further questions or comments? Please cast your vote. Motion passed 7-0. Thank you. We will now move to action item B, SB 12 Tech 39.008, Annual Compliance Certification. Presenter, Dr. Tillowitz Graham.
Good evening, Madam President, to all trustees, and to Dr. Gorey. This item is the district's annual compliance certification required by the Senate Bill 12, passed during the 89th legislative session. I want to start with what this is and what it is not. This is not a new set of rules that the district has to start following. The requirements have been in place, and Duncanville ISD has been operating in compliance. What is new is that the state now requires us to formally attest to the compliance every year in a public with a board vote. And TA will publish our certification on their website. In your board documents, you have the certification documents that will be signed and submitted to TEA. The certification covers 2 statutes. The first is Education Code, Section 11.005, the prohibition of diversity, equity, and inclusion duties. In plain terms, the district may not assign DEI duties to any employee or contractor, and our contracts must carry a termination language if the vendor violates that. The second section, 28.002, which governs instruction, it addresses what may and may not be taught. It protects teachers from being compelled to discuss widely debated and controversial topics, and requires that we protect students from obscene and harmful content. This process has 4 steps. Step 1, the 7-day website notice that was posted and satisfied prior to tonight. Step 2 is tonight, your approval by majority vote at a public meeting. Step 3 is submission through the AXTED portal, which my office will handle, and this portal is open now, and the deadline is September the 30th. Step 4, TEA is required by the statute to post every district certification publicly on the agency's website. This document will be visible to anyone who wants to review it. This slide shows the certification process. For each department head received a checklist of specific requirements tied to specific statutes and specific board policies. And each item required a documented response and supporting evidence. That included human resources, curriculum, academics, campus administration, procurement and finance, technology, professional development, communications, and any other office that works underneath those particular departments. Second, on the policy side, the great Duncanville board has already done most of this work. You adopted TASB policies 119, 122, 126, and 127, and those updates carried the Senate Bill 12 language into our policy manual across 13 separate policy codes. Third, notification. The statute specifically requires that we describe how employees and contractors were told about these policies. Each staff received an updated DH local employee standards of code of conduct. Fourth, because we were already in compliance, nothing had to be torn down and rebuilt. No programs were cut, no trainings were eliminated, and no contracts were canceled. At this time, the administration recommends the board approve the annual compliance certification for the 2026-2027 school year as presented and authorized by Dr. Gorey to submit to the Texas Education Agency. At this time, do we have any questions?
Do I have any questions? Thank you. Do I have a motion to approve the SB 12 Tech 39.008 Annual Compliance Certification for the 2026-2027 school year as presented, and authorize the superintendent to execute and submit the certification to the Texas Education Agency through the Ask TED application no later than September 30th, 2026? Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Any further questions or comments? Please cast your vote. Motion passed 7-0. Excuse me, we will now move to action item C, approval of revision to CH local policy regarding purchasing authority to align with CH legal policy. Presenter, Dr. Talumans Graham.
Greetings once again. Tonight's item is a revision to CH Local, our purchasing and acquisition policy. TASB Update 126 brought forth the language following the last legislative session. We did approve TASB 126 on last year. The suggested language raises the threshold requiring prior board approval of a single budgeted purchase to the same amount as the state now uses. We're now matching the state law, not moving past it. Every purchase control we have today will stay in place. This slide, our current policy, CH Local, was issued on May the 25th, 2021, requires board approval before any single budgeted purchase over $50,000 or more. Senate Bill 1173 of last year's 89th legislative session amended the Texas Education Code 44.031 and raised the state's competitive procurement threshold effective September 1st, 2025. TASB carried the change into the recommended policy language through Update 126. On the left side, you can see what changes on this slide. The approval line moves from $50,000 to $100,000. Budgeted purchases below the new line stop waiting on the agenda cycle, and budgeted item time shifts toward major commitments. On the right, what does not change, no new spending authority. Purchasing still reviews every transaction before commitment, and all state and federal procurement law still applies. A larger purchase still will come to the board. At this time, do we have any questions about that?
Any questions? So do I have a motion to approve the proposed changes to Board Policy CH as recommended by the administration?
So move.
Second.
Are there any further questions, comments, or discussions? Please cast your vote electronically. Motion passed, 7-0. Oh. Was it 7-0? It was 6-1. Amend that, please. 6-1. 6-1. Thank you. Now, we will go to the consent agenda item that we have. Presenter, Shauna Pumphrey. Thank you. Good? Yes.
Good evening, President Veracruz, Superintendent Goree, distinguished trustees. Tonight, I bring forth the approval of the property and casualty insurance for the 26-27 school year. Duncanville ISD participates in an insurance pool, the Property Casualty Alliance of Texas, to ensure that Duncanville is receiving the best rates possible. The district utilized Insurica, a third-party insurance broker, to solicit pricing for property and casualty insurance. Insurica assessed the most competitive insurance markets along with the pricing from PCAT based on Duncanville's current assets, rates and deductibles, and loss history. The district's current property and casualty insurance coverage ends on August 31st, 2026, so at the end of this month. The estimated annual premium for this renewal is $1,679,432 for the 26-27 school year. This is a 16.2% decrease over the fiscal year 26 premium. And funds for this expenditure are already included in the general operating budget that was approved by the board in June of this year. I'm recommending tonight that the board approve the renewal of the district's property and casualty insurance policy for the 26-27 school year, and I will take any questions at this time.
Are there any questions or comments? Yes, Trustee Colton.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening. Thank you for speaking on this item. Did any of our coverages change?
They did not.
Okay. There was a summary of coverage changes in the board book,
Yes, ma'am.
and I'm just trying to understand it. Can you brief us on it?
Was there a particular category or item?
Well,
I will do my best. Our risk manager,
okay.
Ms. Noella, I can get with her, but I can try to answer anything that I can.
Yes, ma'am. So I guess I have a question like regarding the number of vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
And are they going to be covered under a different insurance or?
No, they provided a detailed schedule that Ms. Wavers went through and verified with the vehicles for the district. I know we made sure the new buses that we acquired last year were added, and some may have dropped off, but I'm not sure. But she did go through and validate the individual property listings. And I can follow up with her to get the specific vehicles that may have dropped off. I did notice the change in the quantity there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. I would appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Any further questions? Being there are no questions, do I have a motion to approve the renewal of the property and casualty insurance for the 2026-27 school year provided through the Property Casualty Alliance of Texas 3-year until local agreement 2025-2026 to 2027-28 as recommended by the administration?
So moved.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded. Please cast your vote. Seven zero. Thank you. Motion has passed. We will now move to information and discussion items. The bond update. Presenter Madi Zamora.
Good evening, Madam President, trustees, and Dr. Gorey. It was so exciting to see our students enjoying their new and improved facilities on the first day of school. Now, while our doors are now open, we continue to finalize construction and bond projects across the district. To provide a recap of what's happened and what we've accomplished, and a look ahead of what's to come, our partners are here from LAN. They'll welcoming them to the podium, beginning with Kevin Simon.
Good evening, President Veracruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gorey. I wanted to give you all a brief update on Clint Q. Smith Early Learning Academy. As Mrs. Morris said, on the first day, it was refreshing to see the smiles on the 3-year-olds, and Dr. Gorey was shooting off the confetti cannon and high-fiving all the kids, and they were singing down the halls, so it was great to see the interaction with them and all the staff and everything. So I want to give you some brief updates of where we're at. Like Mr. Morris said, we're still working on some minor things, but we're getting there for the final completion. On the left side of the slide is the kind of the library and kind of the open concept library with the tree and all that, and that was a big hit for the ribbon cutting in the first day of school for the staff and the parents and the kids. And on the right is one of the one of the experience classrooms. That's the space room. There's some more, as you can see on the tables, there's some teaching items that the teachers put on there. And on this slide on the left is one of the collaboration spaces. This is the spring collaboration space. You see there's some interactive seating and things that the teachers can bring them out of the classroom into more collaboration space. And one of the final pieces we're doing on the right side is the indoor playground that should be ready by next week for the kids. And so they're gonna probably be very excited to get in there and take some of their energy out on that. And lastly is the cafeteria. And as you can see, it's brand new and with the serving line and everything. So the kids are loving it. And so I'll turn it over to my cohort, Mr. Silva.
Good evening. We have Brandenburg renovations. On the left side, we have the cafeteria that we were using for all the construction material and everything during this process. On the right side, we have one of the classrooms that we renovate, and also this is one of the campus that got new furniture brought in. So as you can see, the difference from probably from the furniture that we have last year to this year, so it looks much better. Also, this is another picture from the library. We were able to replace the carpet, ceiling, and then this is the furniture that we were able to use from Alexander Elementary. So the principal looked for those, and she was looking to have the same furniture in this campus over here. And then on the picture on the right is the hallway that we did during the construction, and then on the right side, we're still finishing the collaboration room that Dr. Gorey did for this campus, so it should be completed by this week, and everything else is functional on the campus, and beautiful. The next project we'll have is Duncanville High School.
Good evening, President Veracruz, Board of Trustees, Dr. Gorey. We are here to show you the new addition. We opened the school. We're doing the final touches on that. This is the left photograph is the new bistro. The new graphics are outlined. The new furniture is there. On the right side is the cosmetology. All the teachers are there, the students were there, they're all getting set up, getting things ready for their, this is the new 9th grade administration suite, which is now in the middle of the campus. So they're coming in. We're hoping to complete this by Labor Day weekend, and so they can move in. They're anxiously waiting. This is Jay, my partner. Submit.
Hello, President Veracruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gorey. Area J is progressing well and is nearing completion. All classrooms were completed and turned over for campus use for the first day of school. So that was a total of 34 classrooms. Not as fun and exciting as Smith, but 34 classrooms nonetheless. Work is ongoing in the administration area and Black Box Theater. Crews will begin installing the seating grid in the administration suite and Black Box Theater this week, followed by the MEP trim out, working towards an August 26th completion of the Black Box and September 2nd completion of the admin area, which will also receive new furniture that weekend.
Good evening, Board of Trustees. Okay, so we got the school that everybody was nervous about, Central, which we got all the kids in. They are got all the classrooms running. 12 classrooms at this time right now are in place. Cafeteria is up and running. We did get the health inspection the day before, so that was up. You're looking at the picture on the left, the picture of the cafeteria with the graphic wall that was in there. You can kind of see to the right of that picture. And then the picture on the right is a picture of the library. The library is not complete yet. We're still waiting on the cabinetry company to come in and finish, and some other items to be done, but everything should be finished by September 2nd for this. Next, you have the picture on the left. You can see a classroom that's sitting there, and then the picture on the right is the nurses' station. Once again, we're still under construction with parts of this school. The C piano wing and the D gym are all both being completed right now, along with the kitchen itself in the back. So the flooring was just put in place. So all of this should be able to move forward. We're going for the building C and D, hopefully by the end of this week, to be able to start opening those two portions to the students. And then we'll get to the very last part, which will be the kitchen. Next, you have the Merrifield Education Center. You're looking at the new monument sign that was built there on the left. And then the picture on the right is the separation storefront piece that we put in for this school that separates Pace, and that wood door you see down the lower is the cafeteria. So that separates that area. The reason why you see no doors on here is in order to pass this with the fire marshal, with the way this worked with the hardware, was I had to take the doors off of certain doors in order so they would not block anybody, and he would give us a temporary C of O. So we did that and it worked out. Okay, next you have the fuel station. This has been a project that has been a long time running and coming in. You can see the picture on the left is us just pouring the concrete slab for the 20,000 gallon fuel tank that will go there. That will be installed next week. The pad has to sit till this Friday before it's cured enough to allow them to set a tank on there that big. And then in that, there's also, you can see the parking and grading, the rock that's there, that will be where the fuel truck drop-offs is at, and then we'll drive back out. Operations roof complex, that would be, you know, the facilities building, transportation building, and the warehouse building. Those are complete as far as the roof work goes. We're waiting on the metal trim. That still had a lead time. We've got a couple more weeks before that arrives because it was a color that was chosen for that to match the existing. So we expect to see that in the next couple of weeks, and then it'll take the contractor 10 days to install once he has that. But that's all we're waiting on those roofs. Hyman roof is complete. That job is just cleaning up the site and finishing up some other stuff that's around there. And then
The last few projects are, we are doing the south side of the high school, the roofing for NOPQ. These are predominantly the 9th grade center, the gym, the cafeteria, the maintenance center. LED lights have been installed about halfway through. We're going back to every campus and just replacing all the lights. Furniture installed, majority are complete. There are a few pieces left in some of these schools, and the high school is the admin suite is getting new furniture, and a couple of other places, the collaboration spaces, the new spaces we created in the 9th grade center. Predominantly, we are right now 90% encumbered on the bond funds, and we're just about 10% left. And this roofing is going to be in the afternoon, in the evening, and on the weekends. And the schedule is challenging because we have to accommodate all the evening activities at the high school. So it's going to take longer. We are hoping to finish by the spring break of 2027.
I do want to just take a moment just to say thank you. And I'm going back to this slide. Thank you to all of our partners. We truly do appreciate and acknowledge your hard work with getting us into schools. But board, I do want to point out, if you look at and thank the board first too, to your commitment to replacing furniture. And it's just incredible. You know, next to Smith, the furniture is what I'm most excited about. And more particularly are these desks. If you look at those desks, you see the top is white. They're actually those active dry erase boards. So engaging the kids, because they're writing all over the desk and just loving every minute of it. So the furniture is just first class, and I do believe the furniture alone is going to increase engagement and excitement about learning for our children.
I love that. Thank you so much. Are there any other questions from anyone? Thank you. We appreciate all the teams out there working tirelessly to get our school and our campuses safe for our students. Thank you so much. Being there is no further items to discuss, do I have a motion? Do I have a second? I have a motion to first and second, so meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.